Welcome back, welcome back Performance Mechanic YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how power steering system work, hydraulic power steering system, how work and what component is there in hydraulic power steering system have. And we are going to dismantle the steering rack, and we can see the internal parts about steering rack, and we can learn how the steering system work, and physically we can see and we can learn each and every parts. Let's go to the video. Hydraulic power steering there is one reservoir. This reservoir is storing the power steering fluid, and there is two pipe connected to the reservoir. The lower pipe directly go to the power steering pump. Then the power steering pump produce the enough hydraulic pressure. The power steering pump also have two pipe. One is coming from a reservoir, and the second one is the high pressure line. This line go to the steering rack assembly, steering rack pinion valve area. If normally we are not turning the steering wheel, that time the hydraulic pressure return from the pinion valve unit. The neutral position, the oil pressure go to the reservoir. There is one more pipe on the lower side. It's come from the steering rack, the return line. When you are turning the steering wheel, that time only the power steering high pressure fluid go to the steering rack chamber. Here you can see the steering rack unit. Here you can see there is two hydraulic pipe, left and right hydraulic pipe. Inside rack there is two chamber. When you turn the steering wheel, the pinion valve control the hydraulic pressure, everything. Then this fluid go through this inside steering rack unit. Here you can see there is two hole. One is power steering pump, and the second one is go to the reservoir. So we can open and see what is inside. Here you can see we already open. This area is the pinion area. This pinion have one hydraulic valve unit also. This one is a valve unit. There is small torsional valve mechanism. When you turn the steering wheel, this valve will change the fluid direction left and right. This power steering high pressure fluid come inside the valve unit, and when you turn the steering wheel, this high pressure fluid we can control left and right. There is two chamber inside the steering rack, and we can control the fluid, hydraulic fluid flow. This one go to inside the box unit. Here you can see I removed the pinion, the valve mechanism. There is one bearing, the pinion shaft thrust bearing, and two more washer mechanism is there. And this is the hydraulic cylinder. This is the hydraulic cylinder, and here there is two pipe connection, left and right. When you turn the steering, the oil will fill the left chamber and right chamber, and that moment you will feel effort free, because the hydraulic system will reduce the effort. This is the hydraulic cylinder. There is two chamber, left and right chamber. Here you can see the hydraulic pipe. There are two pipe. This pipe come from the pinion valve mechanism and go to the cylinder. The cylinder have two hole, left and right. And when you turn the steering wheel, the oil flow will change the direction left and right. Once you turn the left side chamber will fill the oil, and the right side chamber oil will go to back to the reservoir. Simultaneously, it's change the oil direction and go back to the reservoir. Once you fill the right side chamber, the left side chamber oil will go back. The left side filling time, the right side chamber oil will go to the reservoir. It's work like that way. There is a valve mechanism. It will do this whole job. This is the pinion. You can see here there is a hole. Don't remove this valve mechanism, because once you remove, the calibration will go and it will not work after. So this is the steering rack thrust adjusting bush, and pinion thrust adjusting bush. Everything is there. There is a lot of adjustment and a lot of mechanism related to the pinion shaft. And here you can see the small bearing and oil seal, everything. Here you can see the steering rack. This steering rack work like a piston, because the hydraulic system have the hydraulic cylinder and a piston. That is the hydraulic system principle. And here you can see the pinion. The pinion, once you rotate the steering wheel, this pinion sliding the steering rack left and right. And this steering rack middle, there is one piston also. This piston left side left chamber, and right side there is a right chamber. There is cylinder also. This is the hydraulic cylinder. Once the steering rack you put inside the cylinder, it's the steering rack work like a piston. Once the left side chamber fill the fluid, this piston move to right side. Okay. The second thing, if right side chamber oil filling time, this piston move to left side. That is the principle. The oil flow principle, you have to understand the basic hydraulics. Then you can learn easy. Just this piston move left and right. Once you control the oil pressure, there is nothing, no any magic. This simple method. This is the valve unit pinion. This valve is controlling the oil pressure. If you like this small information, subscribe my channel and like my video. Thank you very much.